Moving now to a crime tracker alert. A car crash sparks a wild crime spree. Police say a man sexually assaulted a woman when she came to check on him, then carjacked two people. News 2's Andy Cordan shows us how police were able to make that arrest.
After carjacking a Good Samaritan and then wrecking her car, another Good Samaritan shows up to check on the suspect. He then tries to carjack her, but she's smart enough to take the keys. That's when deputies swarm in.
Body cam shows the moment that deputies surround the suspect, Devondrick Tanner. The 22-year-old is sitting in the passenger seat of this silver Camry. The woman whose car Tanner just allegedly carjacked tells deputies Tanner now has access to her handgun that's inside the vehicle.
You are under arrest. Just comply, man. Just comply. Make this go easy for all of us.
After multiple commands to surrender, Tanner escalates the situation.
No!
Watch this again. First, notice how fast the 22-year-old gets to the deputy.
No!
Amazingly, in the 2 seconds that it takes for this to happen, the deputy has determined that Tanner is not armed. The law officer tries to reholster his gun, but there's not enough time. Not wanting Tanner to get a hold of the gun, the deputy throws his service weapon toward the other law officers and instantly goes hands-on with the charging suspect. While one deputy immediately secures the thrown weapon, other deputies come to their partner's aid.
Taser.
Through it all, Tanner refuses to surrender. Deputies deploy a taser and use pressure point punches to force the 22-year-old to comply.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Got it.
Eventually, it's over.
Stay seated. Stay on the ground. 721 in custody.
Deputies call EMS for the suspect, who officers say is obviously on drugs and lucky not to have been shot.
You're lucky to be alive, dude.
At this point, it's unclear what was going through the suspect's mind. Deputies tell me he was definitely under the influence. The good news, thankfully, nobody seriously hurt. In Murray County, Andy Cordan, News 2.
Some very intense video there. Well, Tanner is facing sexual battery and carjacking charges along with assaulting an officer and resisting arrest. Eric.